Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. Today we are in Whittleton Creek for the Piano Man Challenge, which entails eliminating one of our targets with the fiber wire. So today we will be bringing with us our ever trusty lockpick, a set of coins, our silenced pistol, and we have our fiber wire stored up at the park shed, and as usual starting at the default location. So with all of that said, let's get reacquainted with our target.
The legendary Cold War spy master, a KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius.
So, right from the start and off the bat, we need to make our way over to the park shed, which is just around the corner here. And we are going to retrieve our fiber wire from the shed itself. You can bring the briefcase as well if you wish. I chose not to, don't really need it. So once we have that, all we have to do now is make our way around the entire map essentially. We're heading all the way round to the house with the boat on it, which is the house behind the house for sale, which is the house we are passing now. So once we get round here, we're going to approach the garage door, or the garage door mechanism at the side of the building just here. We're going to lockpick our way in through this, and then in through a couple of more doors. So first off, the door at the back of the garage needs picking. Expertly done, 47. So down the stairs into the basement, and just onto our right here we find yet another locked door, and so we're going to open that with extreme skill, and then we are going to pull the book Greed and open the secret passage. And in here we find a number of useful items, weapons, explosives, and a couple of outfits. We're going to take the Janus house guard outfit, and then we're going to exit the end of the tunnel. We're actually going to wait inside the entrance or the exit of the tunnel. We are going to open the door. We're just going to make sure that the enforcer has his back to us. There's a few points where we have access to just make our way into the room, walk up behind the enforcer guard, collect up his gun, collect up his body, and we're going to hide him in the closet provided, which is just at the back of the room here. There we go. Now we need to tidy up in this area, because this area is going to be our kill box, and we're going to take out the surveillance system while we're down here. We may as well. So from here we're going to make our way up into the house. We're just going to stop at the top of the basement stairs, because in all likelihood our target Janus and his bodyguard there will be in attendance, so we need to wait till they go into the kitchen before we can make our way up the stairs. Just be aware of the patrolling enforcer up here. There he is over there. We're actually going to get rid of him because he can be quite an annoyance. So we're going to make our way into the study, which is the door on our right. And when the enforcer bodyguard makes his way over to this area, we're going to open the door, throw a coin on the floor, and eventually the guard will come in to investigate, and we can then render him unconscious. We're going to grab his gun and retrieve our coin. We're going to hide his body in the closet provided, which is where we were just stood next to. So with him out of our way, we can now quite easily snag Janus's bodyguard. We do have to wait a little while for Janus to make his way back up the stairs, and he will make his way into the room opposite ours, which is his bedroom, and he will be shortly followed by his bodyguard. So once Janus is safely inside the room, his bodyguard will make his way over to follow, and at that point we can just reopen the study door, throw our coin once again, hide behind the door, and await the arrival of the bodyguard. Now this guy drops a couple of useful items, so once he comes in we can get behind him, render him unconscious. So as I said, he drops a couple of useful items. He has a key on him, and he has a pack of cigarettes as well. Useful to know, as cigarettes do come into play in a couple of challenges. So with the bodyguard now safely tucked up and out of the way, we're going to turn on the gramophone in the room, and that will distract Janus and send him on a trip down memory lane, which will eventually, if I can remember where I'm going, lead him down to the basement, which is like his memorabilia room. We're going to be down there lying in wait for him. So we're just going to make our way straight down the stairs. We don't have to worry about the enforcer anymore. We don't have to worry about cameras. And I'm just going to wait right here at the entrance to the tunnel. And while we wait, we're going to select our fiber wire, and in a few moments Janus will make his way down these stairs, completely isolating himself from the rest of the building, and we are then free and clear to at any point march up behind him and garrote him with the fiber wire.
At last, the actions of the first constant catch up with him.
So we're going to take Janus and hide him in the closet just in case anyone comes looking for him. And then we're just going to exit out of the basement via the tunnel. You can retrieve your suit along the way if you wish. And we are going to head for the nearest safe exit, which in this case will probably be the construction site, or the hole in the road exit, which is the one we're going to go for. It does take a little bit longer, but it is a relatively safe exit, and it's nearer ever so slightly than the bus stop. So we're just going to collect the crowbar from the JCB there, make our way over to the manhole cover, and when the construction worker moves over to the JCB, we are free and clear to open the manhole cover and leave. So there we go, that is the Piano Man challenge. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.